One day, 2 kids, Catalina Island. How's it gonna go? We'll find out.
Let's say hi, bud.
Look how beautiful that is. Wes, I didn't know if you were gonna make it. Hey guys, I'm Ben and this is my family. We are in Catalina today with our 2 kids. We made a short itinerary and it's a pretty packed one. We have no idea if this is going to be a great idea, but we have some fun activities for our kids planned and I think we're all going to enjoy it. We're excited for you to come along with us today as we explore Catalina Island. Catalina Island is the original Hollywood getaway, sitting just 22 miles off the LA coastline. Since we're doing a day trip to Catalina, we're taking an early 45 a.m. ferry from Newport Beach and returning on the latest ferry at 4:30 p.m., giving us about 6 hours on the island, comparable to a port day if you visit Catalina by cruise ship. The 75-minute ferry is in itself a pretty thrilling way to start the day, with beautiful scenery, parasailers, and super friendly dolphins along the way. In no time, we are pulling into Avalon, Catalina's largest city, excited to start our day. Go ahead. For our first stop, we're heading to the historic Green Pleasure Pier for one of Catalina's most popular attractions, the glass bottom boats or the semi-submarine expeditions. Catalina Island is famous for its excellent scuba diving and vibrant kelp forests, and these submarines offer non-divers an exciting way to explore the undersea life as well. Have you been on a real submarine, mate?
No.
On behalf of myself and our Captain Al, I'd like to welcome you guys aboard the Emerald.
The submarine takes passengers on an underwater tour of Avalon Bay, stopping at several locations to drop fish food into the water, unleashing a full-on feeding frenzy right outside the window.
Look at over there.
This is
insane.
Our guide told us some interesting history of Avalon in the early days and pointed out several species of fish like the opal eye, kelp bass, and the local favorite, the orange Garibaldi, Catalina's unofficial mascot. Would you recommend the submarine tour to like your mates?
Yeah.
Feeling?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, it's almost lunchtime. After exploring the depths of Avalon Bay, we headed into town to try the local cuisine.
Time for lunch.
Avalon has no shortage of great places to eat. Some favorites are Luau Larry's, home of the famous Wiki Whacker cocktail, Blue Water Grill with its fresh seafood on a historic Avalon dock, and the Descanso Beach Club, the only beachside restaurant in Avalon you can dine with your feet in the sand. Another great option is Jack's Country Kitchen with one of Avalon's best brunches, a sure winner for the younger travelers. Sadie, I see your waffles coming. So we got the Hawaiian French toast, scrambled eggs, and the Portuguese sausage. So we got off the ferry, we did the submarine exploration, and then we got some lunch. Now we're gonna rent a golf cart and drive around Avalon and see more of the island. Located right at the corner of Crescent and Pebbly Beach Road is Catalina Island Golf Cart Rentals and Tours. Renting a golf cart is on a first-come, first-served basis, and you can rent one from 1 to 2 hours, depending on how much you want to stop along the way. Scenic route, number 2. We're going to number 2.
Yellow submarine. Hello.
The suggested route takes you past 29 different points of interest, including parks, historic homes, and scenic outlooks like the Three Palms Overlook, one of the best vista points in Avalon. We also puttered through different parts of the city, past the popular Horseback Adventures tour, and even spotted some wildlife. About 45 minutes in, we started heading up Hermit Gulch and decided to hop out for our next stop. So we're about halfway through our little golf cart tour of Avalon, and well, we're coming up on the Hermit Gulch and the Botanical Garden. So you guys feeling good about going to the Botanical Garden, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, let's go check it out. The Wrigley Memorial and Botanic Garden is a collection of rare desert plants across 38 acres. It features this monument to William Wrigley Jr. of the Wrigley chewing gum fame, an early developer of Catalina Island who was originally interned here. You kind of see this in the videos, but it's bigger than you expect.
Yeah, definitely more grand.
The monument tower stands about 130 feet high, and going to the top is the perfect mini hike with beautiful views of the Gulch and the Pacific Ocean. So kind of interesting, we're here in mid-August, and so this is kind of the peak tourist season, but there's no cruise ships in port, and so the island is actually kind of quiet even in summertime. Okay, what do you want to say?
I like being out the place.
You like being at Catalina Island? Back on the road, we were a bit behind schedule and briefly got lost in town.
So where was it? That way.
On the second half of the route, we drove through the mountainous residential area of Avalon with its expansive views of the bay. On this side of town is where you'll also find the Zipline Eco Tour and Falconry Experience, both popular cruise ship port activities. We also passed the Catalina Chime Tower, which has been chiming in Avalon since 1925. With 30 minutes left on our tour, we had just enough time to drive out to Catalina's iconic casino, snap a couple of family photos, and stroll past Avalon's famous dive park, considered one of the best shore diving locations in the world.
Next stop, we're gonna get some ice cream, and it's called Scoops.
After dropping off our golf cart, we decided to spend the rest of the day just strolling Crescent Avenue and enjoying Catalina's best ice cream. Scoops has been serving its homemade ice cream on Catalina since 2015, and with 20 different flavors, has something for everybody. Bro, what flavor did you get?
Salted pretzel striatica.
I got the chocolate dipped frozen banana with nuts. 6 hours comes and goes pretty quick on Catalina Island, but even with our tightly packed itinerary, we still had plenty of time to enjoy Avalon's beautiful beaches. What is it?
Don't you have big five rocks and shells?
Yeah, I do. You guys have any suggestions for kids when they come to Catalina Island?
If you let your kids have ice cream, because they kind of are for you. I got this so good because I have a cherry in it. Because I got it cherry.
I really enjoyed the golf course tours. I definitely recommend that. I also recommend to take the full 2 hours on that tour or plan on it. We stopped and did the Botanical Garden, and it took a little time. And then we stopped at some Vista Views, 2 places too, and we used the full 2 hours, and it was really fun. I highly recommend it.
Well, it's about 3:30. We're going to jump back on the Catalina Flyer. But just to wrap up, if you've booked a tight itinerary like we did, you will definitely have a good time. But be flexible with your schedule so that you can enjoy things as you go along.
Ice cream!
Look at me.
Say cheese!
Thanks for coming along with our family to Catalina today, and we hope to see you next time.